There is a cruel irony that the sharpest minds are often the most exhausted ones, not from doing too much, but from thinking too much. If your brain replays conversations at midnight, maps out worst-case scenarios before breakfast, and never fully switches off, this video is about you. You do not have an anxiety problem. You have an overactive mind, and there is a profound difference. 1. The midnight replay. Most people forget a conversation the moment it ends. You do not. Your brain stays, rewinding the exact moment you hesitated, scanning for missed cues, wondering what they actually meant by that last sentence. Psychologists at Yale call this maladaptive rumination, a pattern where the mind loops, not out of weakness, but because it is biologically wired for high-level pattern recognition. Your brain does not replay to punish you. It replays because it was built to find meaning in everything. 2. The simulation that never stops. Before the difficult conversation even happens, you have already rehearsed it. 3 versions of it, maybe 5. Research from the University of Michigan identifies this as scenario mapping, the brain's predict and protect strategy. It is not paranoia. It is a nervous system that learned, early on, that thinking ahead was the only way to stay safe. 3. The 2 a.m. audit. Nothing went wrong today, and yet, here you are, awake at 2 in the morning, not because of a specific failure, but because your default mode network, the brain's background processing system, is still scanning the day for hidden threats and unresolved tensions. In chronic overthinkers, this network never fully powers down. Neuroscience calls it being always online. You experience it as exhaustion that sleep alone cannot fix. 4. The illusion of progress. You have spent an hour thinking about a problem and solved nothing, but it felt like work. That feeling has a name. Researchers call it the illusion of mental progress, and it is chemical. Every time your brain thinks through a problem, real or imaginary, it releases a small hit of dopamine. The reward is for the act of thinking, not for finding an answer. So the loop continues, because to your brain, it is earning its keep. 5. You feel the room before anyone speaks. You walk into a space and something shifts, a tension nobody named, a mood no one announced. A 2013 study in psychological science found that people who ruminate most deeply also score highest in cognitive empathy. The same mental engine causing your exhaustion is what makes you perceptive, emotionally attuned, and aware of what others are silently carrying. That is not a side effect of overthinking. That is the gift buried inside it. If these signs felt familiar, your mind is not broken. It is operating exactly as it was designed to. A brain this active, this aware, this relentlessly searching, it does not need fixing. It needs understanding. And the first step toward rest is recognizing that the emergency your brain keeps preparing for may already be over. If you recognized yourself in more than 3 of these, there is something else about your psychology most people never get told. It explains why minds like yours experience the world completely differently, and why that difference runs deeper than most realize. That video is coming next. Subscribe so you do not miss it.